sober, Josh. Be sober.
That's exactly what I want in the middle. You want me to do that, Jose?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Whisky Duo Show.
Your favorite podcast? By your favorite podcast do.
I'm laughing too hard because Josh has had a little bit too much to drink, and it is hilarious.
In my defense, we have done too many episodes today, and apparently I am a freaking lightweight.
Yeah, but I'm
had
not really
salad
drinking. I had that
today.
little small drink. You've had like 4.
Welcome to the Whisky Duo Show. Should we just leave that?
We're leaving it.
Okay.
It's funny.
Welcome.
I want you to watch it when you're sober and be embarrassed.
Like, God, I'm a moron. This is worse than the episode where I proved I can't spell. Welcome to the Whisky Duo Show. I'm your host, Joshua Harris. This is your co-host, Chef Chad.
I thought it was the hot sauce now.
Oh, Hot Sauce Chad. Hoss Chad.
Hoss, yeah,
Chef Hoss.
Just Hoss is fine.
Chef Sauce.
Shoss.
Shosh. The Shosh. Chad.
Josh.
How are you, buddy?
I'm awesome.
You're having the time of your life right now because
Watching
you keep making me drink.
Hilarious. Yeah, it's fun.
You are the worst friend ever. That
Really?
I love so. No, you're the best friend. You're the best friend.
If you start crying during this,
If you cry, I'm gonna cry.
I'm not
And
going
then
to
we're
cry.
both gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
Please do.
Will you cry for me?
Cry into your beer. There's a tear in your beer.
There's a tear in my. Welcome to the
Which
show,
feels
everybody.
better than in your rear.
Give you all the money in my wallet if you could tell me who sang that song.
Hank Williams.
Nope. Oh, right. You're right. His son redid it.
Yeah.
Man.
Come on.
There's $100 in here.
Is there?
No, there's just
Oh.
a receipt for something. Ingles.
No. I'll take it. I'll return something. I bought this last week. These diapers already had crap in them.
I wonder when this Ingles receipt is from, actually. Let's see. 12/31. No.
That was last
Expires.
year.
It expires 12/31.
Oh, so you can't return that.
I can't get it open.
Now you're drunk.
12/26/19, 3:15 p.m.
What'd you buy?
Next Care, TPA, TBE, I don't know what that is. Band-Aids, alcohol wipes,
You drink those too, Alky?
Extends, and
No comment.
is that even a thing anymore?
You ever took one?
It's still a thing. What was it?
I took one.
I was listening to something. Mom, if you're listening to this, stop listening. Skip 30 seconds.
Oh, no, please keep listening. Please.
There's something I was watching the other day,
So happy
and they're like, it was like a fake medicine thing. It said if an erection lasts for more than 4 hours, it has nothing to do with the medicine. Good for you.
Yeah. If an erection lasts longer than 4 hours, I'm going to town.
What is it they say on going to town, huh?
Yeah, and jogging
To the
pants.
local Haywood County cat house. They have cats there. And hookers. It's a cat bar like you've never seen before. Cat cafe
I want a
like
hooker.
you've
I'm
never
here to
seen
pet the
before.
cats.
Can you imagine if you didn't
I
know
brought
what
tuna.
Chad, do you know what a cat cafe is?
Cafe?
A cafe, yes. It's
Oh.
a modern day coffee shop that has cats in it. Don't know how they get approval
I'm allergic
with
to
like
cats, so that'd be
food,
horrible.
right? And my mom's trying to get a cat.
What's wrong with you?
Welcome back to the show, Mom. I'm glad you skipped 30
Has
seconds.
Roger ever tried to extend?
Mom, please skip another 30 seconds.
Don't. Speaking of 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
Oh, gosh.
We're starting this whole show.
No, we're
over.
not. Stay in it.
Okay. Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Again.
Chad, did I ask you how you're doing?
Yes.
Are you good?
I'm alright.
I know you're bipolar, so that could switch off a little sometimes.
But then I wasn't ready to go.
Is it okay if I tell everyone you're bipolar?
It's a little late now.
We talked about it 2 episodes ago.
Oh, then yeah, it's fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah. You're so drunk and it's funny. You're just gonna sit there and stare at me. It's gonna be a horrible episode.
This is going to be the episode that only Chad watches.
Oh no.
Watch this. I'm sober.
No, you're not.
I got to go to work tomorrow. You better buy me some good Chinese food. I hope my wife lets me go.
Like we're having an actual conversation on this now.
What are you going to get at the Chinese restaurant?
Chinese
Buffet?
food.
You going to do the buffet?
Yeah.
Do you
yeah.
like the orange chicken? Let me tell you what happened the other day,
Oh,
Chad.
yeah.
Sorry, folks. We're going on folks, not pokes. So
Where's that? We're going to go down Conversation Street now, apparently, because Josh wants to talk about it.
we're not going to do Whiskey of the Week, apparently.
No, we're not.
So the other day, when was this? 2 days ago. That was Monday. No, Tuesday. No, it was
It was this week. Go.
It was 3 days ago, Monday. We go to the mall, the local Asheville Mall, which isn't local, but
I got you.
we go to the mall.
Go to Panda
What
Express.
restaurant did we used to go to there?
Panda Express.
Exactly. So me and Silas go over to the Panda Express. Leah doesn't like, this is at the food court. Leah doesn't like Chinese, so her and Izzy go. Yeah, she eats Chinese food. Her and Izzy go to the
Racist.
Chick-fil-A. I take Silas, he's in the stroller. Silas is my 2-year-old, if you don't know. We go over to the Panda Express.
Yeah.
Right, you know they have those people out front that are always like,
Toothpick,
oh,
yeah.
hey, you want to try food? You want to try food on toothpick? That guy?
Yeah.
So-
So white guy.
Huh?
Yeah, it's just a white guy with an Asian accent.
Exactly. He looks just like me without a beard.
Yeah.
So that guy, he's standing out there yelling at me. I'm like, no, I know what I want. I don't want your Japanese food. I want Panda Express. Clearly, that's where I'm going. So I go through the
You
line.
think they go to war?
Huh?
They just fight each other at the end of the day?
I wonder. At the end of the day, they hold each other's sales records. And you're just like, ha ha, we sell
How many
more than
toothpicks
you.
did you get rid of today?
I got rid of a whole pack. How many did you get rid of?
None.
Because Panda Express is so good, they don't have to tell people.
It's true.
This episode is brought to you by Panda Express.
Oh, please sponsor us.
Can you imagine we just have a whole episode where we're just sitting here eating? Anyway, so I go
I'll
through
do
the
it.
line. What did I get, Chad? I guarantee
chicken.
you know.
Orange chicken and noodles.
Best friends, people. We've been friends for 20
But
years.
we also ate there. Like
We used to go there a lot.
we go there every time we go hunt.
We get the plate, which is 2 things of orange chicken and
Well, you did.
chow mein or lo mein. Chow mein. So anyway, I go through the line,
rice.
get the food, and let me turn it down. And standing at the register, the dude with the freaking toothpick goes up to my 2-year-old and tries to give him food. Like, holds it out to him. I yelled at the guy. I was like, no! No!
You're looking at my camera for no
I
reason.
looked at the wall, actually. Like, seriously, I went in straight dad mode. I was like, no, he's got allergies. Do not get near him. I mean, he's only allergic to lactose. But, I mean, seriously, I'm going full defensive dad here. What if he was, like, allergic to peanut oil or peanuts?
What did the guy do?
He just was like, oh, I saw it. White guy
He
sound
was
like
just trying to be nice, give your kid food.
I'm sorry. Am I in the wrong? Was I wrong
Yes.
to yell at that guy?
It's your kid.
I'm going to sit here and just be mad the rest of the episode.
You
Chad,
should be.
you're in charge of this episode. Go.
I just want to see you keep getting mad at Asian people for no reason. That was Conversation Street, I guess. Josh getting mad at an Asian guy for giving his son food.
No, for trying.
For
If you think I'm wrong, you can call me out in the comments. I think I'm right. It's not at all what we planned on talking about.
Not even a
Should
little.
we? Well, you know what?
Okay, go over there.
Let's take another stroll down Conversation Street.
Please do. Any more people you've yelled at lately?
What?
Any more people you've yelled at lately?
I tell you who I've yelled at, this coronavirus. Let's move on with the show. It's
Yeah.
too late. We
ruined
we
it.
totally planned to talk about the coronavirus and how Chad thought that it was
I thought it was the Corona beer. I didn't know. I ain't heard really much about this, so I just assumed that it was Corona beer was giving people whatever disease from Mexico.
it's the
Like
lime that
drinking
they
the
put
water
in it.
down there.
It's exactly
I
what it
figured it
is.
was something like that. I didn't know it was something from China.
It's what
I
happens.
just think you don't like Chinese people now, and Asian people.
I love Asian people, but the
But-
coronavirus happens when some random guy tries to give your 2-year-old a food on toothpick. Food on a toothpick.
Could have been worse. Could have been a grenade.
And this has been Conversation Street.
Like my nephew the other day, he was asking me if 10 was
Oh,
a big
it's not.
number.
Sorry, go ahead.
He was asking me if 10 was a big number, and I didn't know what to tell him.
10?
Yeah,
How old is your
What?
nephew?
5.
Oh, well, yeah, I would imagine to a 10-year-old,
Well, yeah.
or to a 5-year-old, 10 is a huge
Well,
number.
what you got to think though, $10 ain't a lot of dollars, but 10 murders, that's a lot of murder. So what do you say?
So if you
Can't
have
really lie
10,
to them.
yeah, if you have 10 $1 bills, that's not a lot.
No.
But if you
You
have
kill 10
10
people.
if you have 10
That's a lot of murder.
$100 bills, that's a lot of money.
See, you don't context people. Context.
This is going crazy right now. Think about this. How old did you say your nephew is?
5 still.
5. Okay, so 1 year for you. How old are you?
5.5.
So 1 year for that's too hard. How old are you? Did you say 5.5?
The same age as you.
So you're 31.
Yeah.
1 year for you is
12 months. 365 days unless it's a leap year. And I think we're in a leap. No.
I totally had it somewhere I was going with that. I can't remember what it was. Okay, so 1 year for he's 5. 1 year for him is a fifth of his life, right? A fifth of your life would be 5 years.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
It would.
Also, if everybody tuned into the spelling with Josh, next week we're going to do math with Josh.
I'm right.
It'll be a 6th.
Dang it, you're right. And this has been Conversation Street.
Spelling, math.
Drinking and thinking. You know when they say drink responsibly?
I'm so glad I'm the smart one that don't really drink.
Not passable. Possible. Chad, take over the show. I'm not saying anything.
No, it's so much more fun watching you do this. As you keep drinking beer.
It's just root
My
beer.
energy drink.
Yeah, you need an energy drink. This is just making me drunk. That's just rotting your insides. Oh!
Oh, you're doing Dummy of the Week, remember?
That's right. Today we have a special Dummy of the Week with
and
me.
It's Josh.
Instead of Chad. Because Chad's going to actually host the next section.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to.
Yeah, I'll do it.
So, instead of doing Dummy of the Week, Chad, I've got some great stupid news headlines for you.
Perfect. Let's do this.
These are all original. I didn't make up any of them. I've read one to you, but I'm going to read you 12 of the best. Maybe I should do 10. 12. A microphone there.
Maybe I should just do 10. 12 of the best.
12 of the best stupid news headlines that are totally facepalm worthy.
Oh, that works.
And I want you to give it a facepalm or a no palm.
Palm or no palm. Gotcha.
Not a napalm, a no palm. First one is the first one is
You really hate Asians.
I do not.
Napalm was pretty big in Vietnam.
Number 1, this is burning news. The headline says
Like napalm.
I am trying to do this. Okay. Number 1, this is burning news. The headline said fire on the sun.
Oh. You don't say. There's a whole batch of fire up there.
A batch?
A batch of fire.
Wasn't that the last episode, Chad?
Yeah, but I like saying batch.
Grow up and move on.
Really?
Maybe you should batch your years together and just batch on with it.
You've drunk a whole batch of alcohol today. You really want to talk to me?
Putting three alcohols, putting 3 alcohols, 2 whiskeys, and a scotch in one batch was dangerous.
Who's the batch?
Number 2, recent studies show that internet trolls are jerks. It's like, this is crap on the news.
That was just dumb.
Number 3,
Fire on the Sun was the best one.
this one's called This Brilliant Observation. Bugs flying around with Bugs flying around with wings are flying bugs.
People actually have said this?
Yes, this was in a newspaper. Number 4, this useless question. Chuck Norris facts. Are they true? Yes.
Most of them,
Of course
yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
Chat, give me a Chuck Norris fact. Go.
What was the best one? Was the Chuck Norris got bit by a cobra. Then 2 days later, the cobra died.
I like that one. That's a good one. Most people wear Superman undies. Superman wears Chuck Norris undies.
I can see that.
Yeah, we should do a whole episode dedicated to Chuck
jokes?
Norris.
I'm fine with that.
Number 5, this public safety advisory. Health officials, pools, diarrhea, not a good mix. Sorry, with a laughing, did you get that one? It says,
Yeah.
Health officials say, pools and diarrhea, not a good mix.
That's the coronavirus.
Could be. Ew. Lost for words. Tiger Woods. He's a good at golf.
Not at marriages.
Oh. Number 7, this unbelievable discovery. Studies show youngest child considered a baby of the family.
What if they have a dog or something? Because some women and men.
That's a fur baby. We'll get to that when we get our first sponsor. Number 8, this indisputable conclusion. Researchers say overeating can set the stage for obesity.
It's true. You cannot dispute that.
Example? Hello. I love how we both just did that.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Clarice.
This is one, apparently, I don't know why I'm getting
What are
behind.
you talking about?
The microphone's over here, but I'm going to do it over here. Okay, this one, number 9. This was apparently written by me because it's titled, This Distracting Grammar, or Distractus Grammar.
You can't even say it.
A nuclear explosion would be a disaster.
It depends.
No, $500 and a bag of pins.
They practiced the atom bomb in the desert. It wasn't a disaster.
Wait till you hear this one.
Oh,
Number 10. This is a double murder report. All right, you ready?
yeah.
Man killed to death.
That's fair enough.
Number 11. This is a good one. Federal agents raid gun shop, find weapons.
Pocket knife.
Oh, and number 12. This one's titled, well, who would have guessed it? It says, rain creates wet roads.
These are actually in a newspaper?
These are newspaper articles and on the news. Oh, man.
Now, do you want to try your whiskey bourbon scenario?
Oh, the idea for this episode. Sorry, I didn't
Literally
know.
the thing we talked about just a few minutes
Didn't
ago.
know what you were talking about. So, Chad and I have started this podcast. If you're listening for the first time, welcome to the Whisky Duo Show. We both like whiskey and we both like duos.
Sometimes menage a trois.
Donnie and Marie, Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty, Dolly Parton and whoever that guy was she sang with all the time. What was his name?
Conway Twitty.
No.
I'm going to just see if you go. Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Just end with that.
What's another good duo? One more. We need one more.
Sonny and Cher.
Elmer and Fudd.
That's the same person.
No. Elmer's the hunter, Fudd's the rabbit.
Elmer's the hunter. Fudd's last name of the hunter.
No.
Bugs Bunny's the rabbit.
No, Bugs is the little fly. Anyway,
That was facepalm worthy.
so obviously today I've been drinking a lot. Today we're going to see if Chad and I can tell the difference in scotch and whiskey. Actually, this is bourbon.
I like how people watch this.
Scotch
The
and
first episode, you're sober. Second episode, you're buzzed. By the third episode, you're drunk.
It's like every third
You
episode.
can tell when we record this because Josh is sober at the beginning.
All-
When he's drunk,
all-
it's usually the last one we do.
All episodes that are like a multiple of 3.
You're hammered in the third one.
Sometimes a multiple of 2. Like every even episode.
Yeah.
But normally it's multiples of 3. All right, Chad. I'm going to test you first, my friend. We didn't do Whiskey of the Week, but we'll do the music for Whiskey. I don't know why I pointed at you. Can I have your glass, please, sir?
Just barely any.
For this, I need... Oh, sorry. Sorry, everybody.
I love glass in my whiskey. It's so good.
That's the second time you said that on this podcast, Chad.
Yeah, but that was literally episodes ago.
Did you know glass in your throat, it's actually... will cut you? All right, here's what we're going to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, dummy of the
wish
week.
No. Should I pour them both,
Yes.
like one at a time in your glass, or should let's do?
2 glasses.
Yeah. All right. So, Chad, I think
Turn
you
around.
should turn around.
Look it up. Go ahead.
You can still see. You can still see.
I really can't.
Cover your eyes. There you go. Okay. So, everyone who's listening, I'm putting the scotch in this glass. I'm not telling what glass. That'll work. I was thinking you could totally guess like that. So, first I am pouring the scotch.
And the one with the train on it.
Don't look yet.
Don't give me a lot at all.
I'm not. This is like a
That's it.
thimbleful.
All right, good.
Just enough where you can get the flavors.
All right.
And now we're going with the bourbon. The broken glass is the bourbon.
The one that cuts my throat.
All right. Just enough for Chad.
I'll let you set them over here.
Get my microphone out of the way here.
We good now?
No, not yet. Don't
I
look!
got my eyes closed. Try not to spill it in my lap, please.
Okay, open your eyes.
All right. I can see you moving around, so.
All right, Chad. 30 seconds on the clock. Taste your first one and see if you can tell the difference.
Never drinking my energy drink to kind of wash out
Clearing your palate? That's a terrible palate cleanser.
Yeah, but it's a completely different one I'm drinking.
Okay, so he has gone for the first one, and I just realized I forgot what I poured in which one.
That's hard.
You got 1 second left. Okay.
I'm gonna say.
Do you have your answers?
I'm gonna say this was a Scotch.
Which one did you pour in? Looking at
The
glass number 1.
Not Buffalo Dan's glass.
Okay. So you think that was the Scotch?
Dewar's, whatever it's called, and I think that's the Jim Beam.
Chad, I'll tell you this right now. You, my friend, have never been more correct.
Really?
You got it right. Very good, Chad. You got
Dewar's was a little more.
both of them right.
All right.
So apparently Chad knows his difference in Scotch and whiskey.
All right.
So now the test to tell the truth of time is, can the guy that loves both of these tell the difference in his top favorite whiskey and Scotch? You ready to pour, Chad?
Yeah, go for it.
Get that music going for you. There you go. I feel like we're about to watch, what is that, Master Theater?
Inside
like that.
studio.
On VH1. Are you telling the camera what you're pouring and what?
Yes.
Or when you... No, you're not. Start that over again.
If they're watching the YouTube, they know.
So now I'm going to have to put subtitles in. Why do you... I had to do the bouncing ball on the last one.
That's why I did it.
Okay?
No.
How much are you pouring?
Enough.
If you pour too much, Leah's not going to let me go get Chinese food.
Here's the hoping. Mix it around.
Can I open my eyes?
They're on my side, but yes, you can look now.
Okay. Did you pour different... First test, did you pour different drinks
Yes.
in each one? Alright, so that's... You're saying... Do you know what's in which one?
Yes. Wait. Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh, I need to turn the 30 seconds on. Sorry.
I peed in that one.
Ugh, asparagus!
I remember which one I did with. Okay.
Okay. Get a chaser here, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it's hard doing both of those at the same time.
Yes, it is. That's why.
Alright, I think the first one that I drank out of the Railroad Buffalo Dan, this was the Scotch, this was the whiskey. You don't remember, do you?
No.
Did I have it backwards?
You had it backwards.
Oh my, you're kidding! Really?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Don't lie to me, Chad.
Okay, I'll be honest. That was the Scotch.
Really?
Yep. That was both.
You son of a... Are you serious?
Yep. That's what I was born. I look at the camera and go,
Oh man, I really I knew this was stronger, and like as I throw my glass,
I only put like
two-
a thimble of the Scotch in there.
I could definitely tell a difference in this one. Like
Yeah.
I thought this was stronger, and in my taste, Scotch is stronger,
Scotch is
and
smoother
Jim
than
Beam is really
Scott
smooth
Beam.
to me. So I thought
Well,
this
I
was
thought
Jim
the opposite
Beam.
when I did it.
So I might have got it if Chad hadn't cheated. I would say we should test this again, but I've had enough.
If you would have heard a cork, I was going to pour turkey in one and just not tell you and see if you would have thought it was Jim Beam or something.
You should have poured that energy drink in one.
Oh, yeah, but you would have told that.
Well, we've determined that
the glass.
Chad can tell the difference in scotch and whiskey, and he is also a son of a bitch. So that's the end of this episode.
I regret nothing.
That was fun, Chad. Thanks for cheating. You made it fun. You made it funny.
You're welcome.
I love you. Whiskey and Whiskers. Nope, that's not the end of the show anymore. The Whisky Duo is brought to you by
Not Whiskey
Josh's
and
Basement. Make sure you mix your whiskey with scotch, and then you'll make sure to grow hair on your chest. Make sure you tune in next week when we talk about all the favorite things, like where the heck did the Kardashians get that crack? I mean, their butt.
Oh, gotcha.